Why hello there people from the internet, I am the Russian Sniper. Welcome back to some CSGO competitive. Yes, this is some CSGO comp. I haven't played CS in a little bit just because of GTA's been out and me having too much fun in that. But since recently I got into CS, I decided I want to come back and give it a good go again and rank up a little bit, man. We need to get to that higher skill group. We need to get out of silver and all that. Now, for those of you that have been watching the series so far, you know I've been playing Counter-Strike for a good 10 years, but that means that I played probably 5 matches in those 10 years, and I got none whatsoever experience-wise, or I've kind of have no idea about the game. Now, this is my main account. I don't have any other accounts or anything like that. I am a silver nab, and hopefully I'll be trying to get out of silver and all that sort of stuff. Now, in this match, it was quite fair. I mean, most of the times you get a lot of the matches where you join in, and he has a friend that's Eagle or something like that, and he'll come back, make another account, and you can see how obvious he is because he's getting 30, 40, 50 plus kills, and yes, you're going to get your buddy out of silver, you know, you're going to carry him, but he's going to be shit in Nova. And then people in Nova, obviously they're going to be slightly better than silvers because they can aim a little bit better, they had a bit more practice, they had a bit more hours on the game, and they can obviously understand the map and the sort of all that sort of stuff just a little bit better. That's the sort of thing that I don't really understand. You know, I do have tons of people messaging me say, hey bro, do you want to play? I've got this rank, I've got that rank. I mean, yesterday I tried to play with somebody, he was Legendary Eagle, and we couldn't play together just because we're too far apart in skill groups. Now, obviously he does have another account, and you could go ahead and play on that, and he can carry you, but I'm just going to be shit when I get to that, you know, I'd rather do it my own way. Now, when I finished my 10 wins in the competitive, I got placed to Silver 4, and that was that, you know, that's my skill, that's about as much as I'm sort of worth in the world of Counter-Strike, and then that's that, you learn from your mistakes. Yes, I know you should be aiming at your head, it's easier said than done, because I'm still pointing at the ground, I'm still not doing it right, but that's just because I only have like 50 hours or something played on the game, and those 50 hours are not consistent 50 hours as it were. Maybe the way I see it, if you play sort of every day for a couple of hours, which I kind of did a while back, but because of GTA as I mentioned, I kind of stopped a little bit. Maybe if you sort of play constantly every day for a couple of hours, you will get improved. I mean, obviously you will. I do see improvements, and I'm sort of learning things a lot more, and I hear footsteps better and all that sort of stuff. But if you play it every day and you kind of focus on this as your main game, then there's no way that you'll not improve at the game. You know, you will. But if you take breaks from the game, and longer breaks, like say a couple of days or a week or something like that, when you come back, you're utter shit. And I found that the hard way, because I came back and was like, nope, you will not shoot this guy in point blank range because your aim is terrible. And it was. I mean, it took me about at least 3 death matches and a couple of competitive matches, because I just don't have the patience to play that much death match these days. So I played about 2 or 3 death matches, and then I just hopped in straight into the competitive. And that was that. And it takes forever for me to get that aim back, you know, to sort of get to a level where you're not going to miss all your shots. You're going to at least be a good asset to your team, that at least you're getting a kill, or maybe even 2 if possible. Even though everybody's kind of playing around in silver here, maybe Nova or something like that, and then that's that. But as it is so far, as I mentioned earlier, I don't see why you would boost around, because it's not rewarding. Personally, I don't see the reward in that. I mean, somebody that's smurfing, please let me know why would you do it, apart from boosting your friends up. I mean, if you're doing it on your own, I seriously don't see the point to that, because you're trolling or you're having fun with silvers that really don't know better. So that's the topic of the day. If you'd like to leave some insight on that, then that'd be most appreciated. Now, this is one of the sort of first times I started using the P90. I haven't used the P90 before. I sort of went with a Bison, and if you go back through my little series, my 5 or 6 episodes, whatever I have so far, you'll see most of them I tried different weapons. I mean, obviously, if you can pick something up, you'll pick it up and you use it. But most of the times, if I have the money to buy, I will buy something. In the previous episodes, I was going around with the Bison until someone said, look, dude, the Bison doesn't really do that much damage versus armor. Don't be using that. So then I switched up to another gun. I know you should be using the M4, you should be using the AK, and those are the go-to weapons, unless you're good with the AWP. Then, yeah, if you're good with that, then stick with that. But, yeah, that's a Leroy Jenkins moment right here. This time, decided I'm going to go with the P90. And you sort of gradually work your way up to the AK, because the AK has a really hard pattern for you to master. I'm so much more confident using the M4. That's only until you master the recoil of the AK, because the M4 just seems to have that little bit less recoil. It's a little bit more accurate, and it's just better for me to learn stuff with it while not missing like a boss. Because once you miss a couple of rounds and you solo queuing and you don't really have a friend to sort of back you up, you will start to see the kicks coming on. They will start to try and kick you if you miss a couple of times. And this is the Silver League, man. There's not going to be any mercy shown to you whatsoever. You know, they will try and kick you as quickly as they can because you've done something wrong. So that's one of the things that you always kind of need to have a team. Otherwise, solo queuing this is going to be really, really tough for you. CS, if play with friends and you have the right comms and you have communications going on, you talk to your teammates and all that, it's one of the best games that you can have fun with. It's just as simple as that. If you're playing it on your own, it's a pain in the ass. It's just that simple. It is really hard for you to learn to get into the game. And not only that, but because you've sort of gone and you didn't get a couple of kills or you messed up or whatever, you got to remember that people will watch you once he's dead. He will watch you, so you'll see exactly what you're doing. If you've messed up or your aim's pretty shit and all that, they will try and vote you off. And 8 out of 10 times, yeah, that's going to happen. And the other time is going to be smurfing. There is plenty of dudes that do that. I mean, last night I played another match and there was a dude that had 53 kills. I mean, it's a bit too obvious there, and we understand the reasons why they do it, but still, as I don't really know too much about CS, the only thing that I could really see happening here is some sort of IP-based system or something like that. I know that you're probably thinking, well, what if I have a brother? What if I have a sister or somebody that plays in the house Counter-Strike, not just me? How is that going to work? That's kind of the only thing I can really think of now. If there would be something implemented based on your IP that you've got already have an account linked to that or something, I don't know, maybe something like that would work. But as it is so far, yes, you're going to encounter those problems. You're going to encounter the smurfs. You're going to encounter people trying to kick you. The communications are lacking really, really bad. I mean, to give you an example of how bad the comms are, you know, usually when you start the match, you go, hey, what's up, boys? What's going on? Where you from? And all that sort of stuff. It's suka, billet. It's all that. And then, yeah, boys, are we rushing B? Are we rushing A? And it's like dead silence. Like nothing's going on. So you think, okay, this is going to be a great match. And you set up for 30 rounds of all-out fun. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. Leave some comments down in the section below. This is where I ranked up. Look at that, man. After 28 wins, Silver Master Elite. And in the next one, I'll be a Nova. Out.